Draven loses this game. But if you slaughter through the bot lane and lane advantage, you can do unspeakable things. Early lane value. How the hell do you cut through Maokai and Ornn? They are not... Like, Draven is not a tank killer. You got to go, dodge out on the cocoon. Jackalov, what does he do now? Tail comes through from the Karma, and Jackalov is going to be collapsed down onto by Tarzan. Death for Chris. We said it was risky to play the Elise. Teleporting it in. Now, do they get one? How many do they get here? It's one. They have to use the smite. Ornn's coming in. Hope. Jackalov fighting here on the top side. Valkyrie starting to do damage. Jackalov does not have barrier, and Hope does. The Ornn ult has been cast on the other side of the fight, and Jackalov is alone. He doesn't have the barrier. He has a cleanse and a flash. This is not where he wants to be. He's going to be left alone, and he will get shut down. Those axes are not going to get cashed in. Hope being gifted over the kill. But while this is happening, fight happens. Shanks has the ult and catches Tarzan. Top Esports have thrown themselves at the grubs, and they have lost the fight. 369 not able to make a difference. Cream gets a good ult off. Chris gets one kill, but will get knocked up. 369, how much extra work can he do? 369 gets forwards with that all out. Doesn't have the flash now. Going forwards again. The Q misses just about. Needs one more shot on target. Cream has a little bit of extra. Can he get a QW? No, he can't. Full fight ends up being 4 for 1. 3 for 1, rather. Mistake after mistake. Jackalov and Chris, this bot lane has not paid off. 2 kills, I guess, for top esports. They were the first 2 of the game. 3 for 2 overall. Quite hard to track at everything. Empowered Q comes in for Kanavi first. This might be a bit too far now. Tarzan has no flash. Hope is here. He's a very powerful core. Can they get the cash in? They want to give it over to him, and he flashes for it. Knows Kanavi that takes it. Takes the cash in away from the Draven. It would have been less anyway. But that flash from Draven looks even worse now. Discoordinated. Hope is going to keep walking forwards. Chris dies, and the early game snowball has gone to absolute hell. Anyone's legend. That extra gold could have gone away. It wouldn't have been like the most ever. Still a big mistake though. 369 gonna have to W out of this. W into it. Maybe Elisa's coming up. 369 does have the ult, and he goes through onto him. Is there a teleport coming through? No, there isn't. 369 goes straight towards Kyle. He does not want to lose this game. There's a flash away. Chris gets the kill. Here comes the Azir. What can he do about this? 369 goes out to an allied minion. Chris will die on the other side. Cost the teleport. Goes into his tank form now. The ult from Maokai went under turret, but I don't think he could do that much about it. 369 goes towards another allied minion. Again, while Tarzan gets one... Well, can't really get that much done. Draven free farming, I suppose, in one lane. Pantheon gets a dragon on the other. It's not a clean play. Top Esports slightly ahead in gold, though, I suppose. Farming up more waves than anyone's legend are. Jackalov falling that ult on the top, so they're going to wave clear that push towards the top. Just about powerful enough to get himself those 5 minions on the turret. Nice. Cream. Oh, does not get knocked up there. Close on the timing from Flandre. Basically, all best of 5s seeing the very best teams are just side selection diff. Does feel like that a little bit. AL did win some red side games against JDG, though. Jackalov now on bot side. Ult goes on to Kyle. What do they do with this one, though? A little bit of damage from the Molten Fissure. Kanavi coming down, as is Tarzan, though. Jackalov has cleanse. Do they get the cash in? Yes, they do. How many kills do they get? They get both onto the Draven. Jackalov back in the game. Double kill to the Draven. Hope pushing in that mid lane turret, and even Tarzan's ult are not really doing that much. Tarzan has ult, by the way. You know what I think just happened? I think Cream tried to cancel out one of his regular abilities, because normally what you do is you press Q and then QWE, or W in the same and E in the same. R cancelled your ability. I think he ended up misclicking. He uses his ult in a bad situation. The Maokai ult comes in. How much do they really lead to, though? Can they take the full turret? Yes, they can. All right, Maokai ult does get some value here. The group up there. What's happening on the rest of the map? First turret taken for anyone's legend. They have the feats of strength now. And they have the Ornn items, too, so double kind of extra stat caps added to this game if it goes late game. Cream and 369 taking turrets elsewhere, though. Jackalov walking forwards, using that Bloodthirster to, again, be a bit more bullish about things. Jackalov jumped onto Hope, walks forwards, gets some good skill shots down. Kanavi does need to be a little bit careful here. Uses that E, gets him out to safety. Jumping onto Kyle. Kyle is not nearly as safe. Can Jackalov get something here? Gets one? No, he can't quite get it. Hope, does he turn it around? Yes, he does. Kyle eventually will fall, but not before Jackalov goes down too. Cream has flash, might have to use it. Flashes into the knockup anyway, and he'll go down too. Mid laner, AD carry down from top esports. AL pounce. Hope jumping forward again and again. This Corki has been phenomenal so far from the AD carry of anyone's legend. Hope really getting value out of this. 369 not there to save the team. Doesn't even get the top lane turret either, unfortunately for them. And folks, it is, in this game, going to be another... Oh no, Corky. Okay. And Cream flashes into knockup. Misjudges it. Should have just saved the summoner at that point. Missed positions. Oh my god, we have the permanent Gatling gun sound. And finally falls off. Jesus Christ, I was hoping we wouldn't get that in a potential championship deciding game. Still godly for top esports. Down the feats of strength. Worth noting as well, I mean, I guess both supports this game fall off pretty hard. I think the Elise will be slightly... No, I don't even know the Elise will be more useful. It's on Chris' play to determine that. 369 stopped in his recall. Big one stops him. You think Karma offers more? Yeah, I think as soon as you get towards something like a Mikhail's, you certainly do. But, you know, if Elise gets a Cocoon onto Hope or Kyle, I think that conversation turns around. This is not going to get that top lane turret. Maybe the Cassandre can do the work that they need to. Cassandre, disgusting champion in the right positions. Shanks getting himself gold from that bot lane turret. Push into the mid lane. Herald immediately summoned out. Does Tarzan stand back and use his own ult to try and ward this off? Immediately driven into that turret. Good damage. Can they actually walk up and auto attack it? Good CC chain coming through from Green, but it's not really that much for that with Seraph's first item. So Herald only gets first half of that turret. Walking down towards bot side now. Shanks can't get anything more than that. Draven's not good at killing tanks. Behind the game, even worse, of course. Cream. Ooh, misses the ult onto Kyle. Hope's going to kill the turret and jump onto Cream. Here comes the Maokai ultimate, who is going to move first. Cream flashes away, and here comes the best of the play. 369, what can he do? Crisp, he is absolutely obliterated. Flandre goes into the choke point. Kanavi jumps forward. Can they do enough onto this one? Here comes the all-out 369. I don't think he has enough to really do this. And Kanavi stuck on the bad side of the wall. Flashes away Tarzan for the rest of the play. And Jackalov jumps. Forward's going to get Hope. He's jumping forward with the barrier. Is that 369? Getting so many knockups to try and turn the fight. Hope is so close. And he goes down. Jackalov gets on the board again. Shanks doesn't have his ultimate. And Jackalov starts popping off. Top Esports, somehow, someway, they get themselves into this fight, and they walk away with a 5-kill fight. 369 and Jackalov cling on to the game by the scruff of his neck. Oh my word. 369 on Cassandre does the dirty work. Kanavi flashes Tarzan out of the play. The top jungle doing 369 to live through the back end of that fight. We're back into a fight. Again, Cream on one side of the fight. Flandre has to flash away. Remember, Jackalov has that Lord Dominates regards now. He is tank killing as hell. Kanavi jumping forward, trying to get damage onto Flandre. Mikhails comes through, and now suddenly maybe Kanavi has gone too far underneath the tower. But here comes the tower, the damage from Wei in return. Shanks goes down because Cream absolutely creams him. The Azir turret able to get damage down onto Kanavi, but Top Esports finding their damage now. Cream and Jackalov coming online around this 2-item mark. Kanavi goes a little too far, but I don't think they'll care as much about that now. 369. Kanavi and Hom as a trio on Top Esports. When they have played together, they have won 3 titles back-to-back. In their first split back together, they might there as well. He has to peel off. Cream gets himself a combo onto Flandre. 369 still a little careful. This Baron is absolutely melting. Jackalov standing in the Draven spot can stand here and stack up axes for forever. It's not going to be a steal. The dragon will go down, but the Baron goes at the same time. Can anyone really do anything? 369 and Kanavi going to Hope. The E is big from the Pantheon, but is it enough? I don't know. It is. Kanavi lives. 2 kills come through in Top Esports. They call the bluff. The ult out of the fight from the Pantheon means he goes to safety. Hope will walk into Cream, and I don't know if there's anyone saving him here. Kanavi finds out another member too, and the Karma. Well, what they say about Karma. They're a very bad lady, and they go down there. Cream is left alive to ward off Hope. Top Esports pull out a macro miracle here to pull out anyone's legend away from the dragon. They get it, but they lose the Baron. They'll lose the Atakan. They'll lose all the Blood Roses, which go with it too. A huge, devastating loss in the late game for anyone's legend as Top Esports win the objective game. Generous there. Or rather a bit harsh. So much work done by 369. Flandre, what a great split he's had, the all-pro top laner, but 369 on Cassante has looked so good. Black Cleaver again, look how much damage they're doing. Jackie has both summons, and Tarzan has flashed forward into his death, looking for the Jackie Love Draven. Jackie Love goes absolutely mental, flashes away, and goes straight into the fight, but I think anyone's Legend might have just put themselves in the dirt. Shanks flashes forward, but can't complete the fight. Cream is the cream of the crop. Standing at the top of the LPL this time, Top Esports will walk in with their Baron and look to break the base. It won't be the game here, but it will just about be the death knell. I don't see how anyone's Legend can fight back after this. They just use a ton of summoners. Tarzan, oh poor Tarzan. Another finals not going his way. 20 seconds left on death timers. They might push beyond this. I said it wouldn't be the end of the game. I guess I was correct about that. The game goes on. 10,000 gold lead. Top Esports. What a split they have had. It has been a... Are you kidding me? He's higher level than his top laner, Kanavi. He's basically another carry at this point. In fact, speaking of that, he's walking into Hope, and Kanavi solo kills Hope! The one-man army does it himself, and that might be the end of the series. Kanavi is back, baby! Top Esports are back as they march into the base. Cream and crew break the last tower, and Hope, oh Hope, he's had a good split. But what can you do against the one-man army himself? He does everything. Spotted Hope on a ward and ulted on top of him. Caught out the Corki and absolutely one-shot him. Kanavi, my son, welcome back to the podium. Jumping for Tarzan, gets absolutely obliterated and is taken off the rift. Top Esports, after so many years of waiting, march towards the Nexus. More kills come through. I don't think Shanks can do anything about it. Flandre goes down. Anyone's Legend might have had the upper bracket, but Top Esports had the mojo. Jackie Love gets his first title in 5 long years, and Top Esports are your LPL champions.